insights about the Philippines' geographic features. The Philippines is a nation of breathtaking diversity, encompassing over 7,000 islands with diverse geographic features including mountains, volcanoes, tropical forests, and stunning coastlines. The country is divided into three main regions, namely Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So each region contributes to the cultural tapestry and economic activities that shape the notion. Let's proceed about my insights in the pre-Spanish period. So in this pre-Spanish era, the Philippines was a melting pot of diverse actors, cultures, and ways of life, with various indigenous tribes and communities coexisting in harmony. The Spanish period. The Spanish colonization of the Philippines aimed to establish dominion over the archipelago, exploit its resources, and propagate the Catholic faith among the indigenous populations. The Philippines under American and Japanese rule. American governance in the Philippines introduced modern infrastructure, education systems, and democratic ideals that left a lasting impact on the nation. The martial law period. The declaration of martial law by President Ferdinand Marcos in 1972 marked a dark period of authoritarian rule characterized by censorship, human rights abuses, and political repression. The Philippine government is structured into three branches: executive, legislative, and judiciary, ensuring a system of checks and balances. The Constitution serves as the supreme law of the land, outlining the rights and responsibilities of citizens and the government.
Good day, my name is Irish May M. Panaligan from Apostle James. So my learning insights about the 7 topics. So the first topic is about the natural resources such as water, mineral, forests, fossil fuels are essential for human life, and sustainable management is crucial to prevent environmental degradation. So next, Islam, a global faith, has over 1.8 billion followers. Next is the struggle for freedom, democracy, and human rights is a global quiz. Next is the United States, a significant global influence, promotes democracy and market capitalism. Next is the military rule can lead to dictatorship, while the Philippines operates as a presidential representative parliamentary democracy. Next is the governance principles guide government structures, operations, and interactions with citizens. So that's all, and thank you.
First lesson is Southeast Asia diverse of geography, including beaches, coral reefs, jungles, mountains, and volcanoes, make it a popular travel destination due to the natural beauty and natural diversity. Second lesson is the Spanish era in the Philippines, showcase the diverse indigenous culture with various ethnic groups and ethnic political structures, indigenous music, literature, and arts flourish, showcasing the Filipino people inventiveness and resilience. Third lesson is the pre-Spanish rule over the Philippines for the 3 centuries introduced Christianity education and European practices, shaping the society, government, and economy and culture, influencing language, architecture, religion, and social more. Fourth lesson is the Philippines underwent a significant political, social, and economic transformations under the American and Japanese administration, overcoming suffering and resistance during World War II to restore independence and rebuild the country. Fifth lesson is the Fourth Republic in the Philippines from 1972 to 1986 was characterized by the human rights violations, such as citizenship, political and persuasion, and corruption, leading to the 1986 People Power Revolution. Sixth lesson is the Philippines is the addressing poverty, inequality, and corruption to advance society, economically to politically with the resident population, supporting inclusive growth, social justice, and sustainable development, and good governance. Last lesson is the Philippine government and the governed by the legislative, executive, and judicial branches aims to advance welfare and progress despite challenges like poverty and corruption. That's all. Thank you.
So here are my insight about the Philippines geographic features. So the Philippines located in Southeast Asia in an archipelago comprising approximately 7,000 islands with a total land of about 300 square kilometers. And my insight about the pre-Spanish period. In the pre-Spanish period, the Philippines was characterized by diverse geographic with over 7,000 islands making up the archipelago, and this is my insight about the Spanish period. So during the Spanish period, which began with the arrival of Ferdinand Magellan in 1521, the Philippines underwent significant changes. And here are my insight about the Philippines under American and Japanese rule. So after the Spanish-American War in the 1898, the Philippines came under American rule. The Americans introduced modern infrastructure, education, and democratic governance structures. So here are my insight about the Fourth Republic martial law period. The martial law period under President Ferdinand Marcos marked the Fourth Republic in Philippine history. And this is my insight about the struggle progress of the following the end of martial law. The Philippines faced the challenge of rebuilding democratic institution and fostering economic growth. And lastly, the Philippines government. So the history of the Philippines government reflects a journey from indigenous barangay to colonial rule, the establishment of a democratic republic.